Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. Okay, the last game we finally met Dr. Truman. The last game, what the hell? The last video we met Dr. Truman, and we finally got to working on that leg. However, we took drugs, as is traditional of any playthrough of any game that I pretty much do. I think the only game I haven't took drugs in is yeah, what game have I not took drugs in? Think about it. Wait. Have I took drugs in all the games? No, wait. I think the only two games I haven't taken drugs in is Disco Elysium and Lakeview Valley. Or did I? I might have smoked weed in that one. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. Took some drugs, so now we're going through, I guess, some trippiness or whatnot. Probably some flashbacks, and I can definitely say I don't think I've seen anything from this episode at all. So because I think the last episode is when I stopped again years ago. This is 7 years ago. I mean, I think I was just several jobs ago. Anywho, let's get to it. Radio announcer. 83 and sunny now. Look like it's gonna be up to about 101 by late afternoon in Louisville and 103 in E-Town. Not a cloud in sight, so get out those parasols. Haha. Major accident just ahead of the Bardstown exit, so if you're headed to work on 31, you are late, my friend. Haha, that's not funny. I mean, again, I don't have a huge travel to work, but yeah, one thing mess up or a goddamn train and that's your whole day. Like I said, sugar? Just a little. I forgot how you take your coffee. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. I heard you yelling. Bad dreams? We were up on a roof, Ira and I, and Charlie, eating a light supper. I was drinking sweet tea. Charlie was reading. We were surrounded by other houses, closely packed. Huge sidewalks. It must have been what's the word? A subdivision? That's it, I'm sure. Below us, a group of people were gathered, standing quietly. A man was reading from a book. I asked Ira about the weather. Would it rain on Tuesday? Or when would the sun set? Something like that. He wouldn't answer me. Charlie stood up, and Ira told him to watch his step. And then I remembered. I woke up before I could stop him. Charlie was alone on that roof. I guess he was. He was so bright. His teacher said, what was the word? Apt. That's it. How could I forget? It wasn't his fault. It wasn't anyone's fault, Conway. That's what we mean when we say it's an accident. Sure. Well, we have a mail order delivery today. Might be a long drive. I hope the truck can hold up. Long drive? What makes you think so? They said they couldn't come in person. Maybe just a shut-in. I don't recognize the address. The order is all... I'm sure we can fill it. Guess that'll be the last. I guess it will be. The last act of Lysette's Antiques. What's the word? Death rattle. Not this time. Finale. Maybe. No, that's not the word. I just need to think a bit. More coffee or something. Or I've had too much. It'll come to you. Maybe. I'm not sure anymore. It seems inevitable there will start to be words that I lose forever. What are those boxes you set in the hallway? Those are your clothes. You packed them yesterday. Of course. Cora should be here soon. Will you wait with me? Sure, Lice. I'll wait with you. There's your traffic and weather on the 5s. That's every 10 minutes, brought to you by the Consolidated Power Company. Stick around for Old Kentucky Home with Kate, helping you turn your humble home into a mansion. After this. Okay. And now I just have a skeletal leg. Great. Some strong ass medicine, Doc. Dr. Truman. That's only if you make a late payment on a follow-up visit. I think everything went well enough here that they'll only want to bill for it. Oh, he's awake. How do you feel, old man? All fixed up? Truman says you might be a bit misty coming out of it, so... I was dreaming. That's unlikely. Neuropnol TM is quite powerful. In fact, many patients report a sensation of lost time. Do you feel like you've lost time? I guess so. It's been about 2 hours. What have you been doing? I watched TV for a while. Then Dr. Truman showed me some of the terms of this bill. It's kind of... You'll want to look it over yourself, I think. Oh, that mean they coming for that ass. How about that leg? How's your leg feeling? Yeah, that's the important part. Wait till you see that bill. I love that capitalism. Conway shifts his leg a bit in the chair, testing it. Well, it was the heat. The shingles were cracked in the sun. One of them slipped out under his feet. Shingles? What are you talking about? Who slipped? Your thoughts and feelings are probably still a little nebulous. From the Neuropnol TM, that's totally normal. It'll pass. I wouldn't recommend driving at least for another hour or two regardless. Thank you, doctor. Sure, Let's talk about a few things you should be aware of. Recovery, rehabilitation, and side effects. I should have plenty of resting time coming up soon. Good for you. Vacation or... Shannon cast a reassuring glance in Conway's direction. Well, at your age, I want to be clear. You should expect lingering effects of your injury for more or less the rest of your life. Don't immerse it fully in water. Avoid extremes of temperature. I stay away from dusty roads and mountain lions as much as possible. What the hell? Mountain lions? Good advice in any context. I mean, that's true. I've been mauled by several mountain lions in Red Dead Redemption. It's not fun. Best thing you can do is keep it clean and free of debris. What do I clean it with? Only clean your leg with a soft cloth, moisten with water or isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. You'll definitely want to avoid abrasive agents like detergents or other solvents. So, do you have any questions? Anything about the bill that didn't make sense? I don't mean to rush you, but I have an early fishing trip. Tell them about the payment plan and the bill. Yeah, that's one of the atypical clauses. I don't really have any control over the bill now that the Consolidated Power Company bought my employer. They handle everything. God damn, sounds like the AT&T of insurance companies, or Blue Cross Blue Shield, one or the other. So it all runs through your electricity bill now. You can pay it back in full on your next billing cycle, or you can get on an energy credit payment plan. You'd have to call Consolidated for more detail about that. I don't really understand how it works. Something about generating electricity to send it back into the grid. What the heck? So, like, you just go down to the power company and be like, oh yeah, I need a leg. Can you just, give me, kind of hook me up right there real quick? Oh, one more thing. Don't be alarmed if you experience any side effects of the Neripinol TM, which means I probably should be alarmed. Typically, we see daydreaming, deja vu, pensiveness, fugue states, irregular perception of time. About 15% of patients report a generalized sensation of lateness. Nothing to be alarmed about. Just keep it in mind. Doc, you gonna tell me the reason why I only see bones as opposed to my leg? Thanks for your help. Julian's outside. We can head back to your truck. Oh, God. I feel like being picked up by a giant-ass bird is probably not the best thing, but, whatever. Back at the museum. Okay. How are the drugs treating you? I feel a little distracted. You're probably pretty tired too. I usually feel more tired after a late night nap. Hey, you ever take anything for that? Caffeine pills or? Never. Well, it's common in your line of work, right? The company store had some pills the miners used to stay awake. My folks had a peculiar relationship with medicine. We almost never had a regular doctor, or health insurance, or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so we only qualified for state programs in small patches before something or other would get contested. And we learned to just pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows. If a cut got infected, or her migraines were too much to handle, Mom would talk to so-and-so who knew so-and-so, usually another miner, and end up with some pills. And instead of medical advice, every pill came with gossipy, anecdotal warnings and superstitions, like all this lore that came with it. Like magic. Dangerous. Mysterious. Weaver's folks couldn't help? Yeah, they had pretty good health care through the university for a while there. A couple of times they'd swing something so I got a bit of whatever Weaver needed. In high school, Weaver got these pills to help her focus. She was so smart, but always going off in different directions. Mind racing, like 5 conversations going on in her head at once. And you're lucky if even one of them is with someone in the room, So she had these pills. They seemed to help. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered to share the pills. So, she had ADHD? And I'm actually surprised, because most people that work in mines, they have some really good health care. I mean, now, unfortunately, now, they've opened up some of the mines around here, but they don't pay as well as they used to pay, but they usually have damn good health care. Did it help? At first, yeah, it helped a lot. I had a kind of presence and clarity of purpose that I've never really had otherwise. I didn't want to stop taking them. One day I was sitting on my bed, my notebook was open next to me on top of a textbook, and I was holding a pen in my hand. I remember this moment from several years before. It came up so suddenly with such precision, I couldn't put it out of my mind. I felt I had to stay with it until I'd recall the whole thing perfectly. It was just a tiny nothing moment. My mom patching up the side of a bird cage, winding some spare wire around the frame to reinforce it. I was fixated on that image and that sound, the cage kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it, rapping and nodding, scraping copper against paint like bowing a rubber violin with a railroad tire. That's a very vivid imagination there. My parents came back from a triple shift and found me still sitting there on the edge of the bed, pen in my hand, delirious with thirst, patching that bird cage with a 1,000-yard stare. I mean, I've never had a moment like that, but I have had moments where it's just, I really need to write something down, and then it'll just be right there, and sometimes it'll just go away. But hers, that's a whole nother level of vividness. You got some rest back there? That doctor seemed nice enough. Just got in over his head is all. Okay, I think we've talked to everybody. Oh, I can run again. Big ass bird, Julian. Again, nobody's gonna question this at all. Oh, what's up? Just gonna play around in the rain. Okay, that's the barrier. I guess there's nothing around here. Conway, I really feel like you should mention that the only thing you see is like your skeletal leg. Might want to point that out to somebody. Alrighty, big ass bird. Get back on the road. So, what's the plan here? I could use a bite to eat. Oh, okay. Been on the road a while. Well, there's an all-night convenience store not too far from here. Is that okay? Sounds good to me. Okay, we can take 31 heading east. It's right before 65. Oh, God. They head back into the night. Wait, what was that? I think I remember what she said. Lost it just that fast. 31 heading east. Wait. The truck's engine sputters and dies as Conway guides it carefully off the road next to a fallen tree. Great. Act 3, Scene 2. A tree. Is it going to be like one of those trees from Mortal Kombat? Okay. Nothing to be done? Can you take a look at it? I guess I could poke around in there, but I don't know a damn thing about engines. Really? Really? Can deconstruct a damn computer, don't know nothing about engines? Come on. Wait. Is this why you always leave your truck running? First time it just died like this. Well, where's the champagne? Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here that could give us a hand? Looks like a road crew's been out here. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? Lucky Boot Collision and Towing. Here's their card. Sure. Lucky Boot. Alright, I'll give them a call. I hope I can get a signal out here. So there are cell phones. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello. We've got an old, I want to say diesel old truck just stalled out. Inaudible, irritable, inaudible, sleepy, inaudible, confused. Let's go with sleepy. Did I wake you? Your card says open 23 hours a day. Wait, what? 23 hours. Okay. Inaudible, accusatory, inaudible, inquisitive, inaudible, suspicious, inquisitive. Yeah, that's why I'm calling exactly. That's all. Inaudible, apologetic, inaudible, forceful, inaudible, obtuse. Let's go with apologetic. No, it's okay. We just need to get to an auto shop and get this taken care of. Inaudible, wistful, inaudible, maudlin, inaudible, concern. Concern. Thanks for the offer, but we really just need a tow, is all. Inaudible, pragmatic, inaudible, meticulous, inaudible, neighborly. Right. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, it's where are we? We're out of 65. Just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. Inaudible placating, inaudible specific, inaudible tangential. Jesus. Really testing my English language skills. Placating. Oh, you do? Great. Yeah, was it a storm or something? Inaudible dismissive, inaudible indulgent, inaudible assertive. Okay, my pleasure. How long do you think you'll be? Silence. Distant traffic sounds, radio music. Distant traffic sounds. Hello? Great. Great. Oh, I didn't know Ezra had traveled with us. Wait, was Ezra always over there? I don't remember Ezra being. Okay. I think they're on their way. Guess we have some time to kill. Good look over the road map again. I've stared at that thing too long already. Where do you get that old map anyway? I found it at the shop. Oh, it's an antique or something? Does it even match reality anymore? I bet there are some old roads on there that are all grown over by now. To be fair, I don't think reality matches reality right now, so. When my parents bought their first car here, it came with a map. I used to sit in the back and pore over it. Aunt Remedios? Remedios? Sure. Saw me looking at it, I guess, and a few days later she gave me a map she'd brought from Colombia. It looked almost hand-painted, deep, vibrant colors and rough border lines like anxious brushstrokes. Really pretty. I'd slowly trace the coastlines with my finger, like I was walking on the beach, and say, here we'll swim, here we'll start a fire. Here we'll find a cave in the cliff face and go live among the bats for a while. Okay, what? Are you Mobius or something? I think I'll take a look at the radio of yours. Maybe I can get it going again. No point just standing around. Let me talk to Ezra. Yeah. Were you always here? Are you bored? Sure, but I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind either. Let's play a game. What would you like to play? We can tell the future with this little tree branch. It's pretty easy. We just break off all the little sticks on each section and count through the different things that could happen. Okay? What should we ask? It should be about you. I can't do both the counting out and the questions. What kind of job will I have next? Ezra snaps the smaller branches away, one at a time, counting out possibilities. Doctor, lawyer, taxman, driver. Driver. Okay, what else? How will I travel in the future? Ezra snaps the smaller branches away, one at a time, counting out possibilities. Motorbike, motorboat, horseback, hearse, old truck, new truck. Hearse. New truck. These other branches are too bare. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a bunch of sticks. Is that blue? How long do you think we'll be waiting here? I don't mind. I have a lot to think about. I guess I always do. I'm a thinker, all right. Truth. Preach. All right, Shannon, what are you up to? That thing's been broken for years. So, we'll get to find out what station you had it tuned to when it went out. A snapshot of a younger man's taste. Haha. Do you remember what it was? Talk radio, I guess. Well, I'm sure we'll find something to listen to on the road. Sky. Where are we staying tonight? Some closet at the bar, I guess. Harry Esperanza's 4-star broom closet experience. It would be nice to stay outside one of these nights. Power down just enough to rest, but keep an eye on the stars. Be there when the birds wake up. Sounds romantic. I'm a real romantic. Lucky me. Alright. Is the bike kind of dragging a bit tonight? If only we had some trash to jettison. You know you'd miss me. I only miss you when I know you're coming back. You're the good kind of trash, Cricket. Oh ho, you should write a song about it. A dirge for drums and voice. Ha, very avant-garde. Hey, yeah, didn't you play this on the record? This is Diddy's record. Yeah, Diddy, that guy is out of control. We should do a set with him. He's a creep. Only Johnny plays the notes I like. Aw. What time is it? You've got a timing circuit. Yeah, but yours is more accurate. Hair's gonna flip out. That old man was born flipped. I just hope we can scrape up some tips. Hard enough when you get there on time. I'll make sure Harry pays up. I have a way with him. I know. Okay. Hey, y'all ain't gonna... Sidecar? I think they had a dog. I guess you could call it that. That's rude. What is it with you and animals lately? I don't know. They have a warmth. We still have all this useless bread from the bakery gig. It's stale, but a dog won't care. Fine, just for a minute, share some bread. You're the best. And hey, maybe if they're not busy, they can fill some seats at the gig. You know, if no one's there, Harry will try and bilk us on our fee. Ezra? Was that him? That was a motorcycle. Lucky Boot has a big truck. Yeah, they're too fast for a truck. Really? What gave it away? I bet they're getting chased by someone. Maybe they just have somewhere important to be. Definitely getting chased by something. Oh, I didn't know I could only talk to one of them. What type of... To Johnny. Stay here. To Ezra. Careful. He's wicked with strangers. Ha! You. Who's chasing you? Hear that, Cricket? We're being pursued. I knew it. Who's after us? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So, maybe the law? Sure, something like that. Listen, we've got 2 questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? Probably from space. I always say you fell from heaven, ma'am. Oh, otherworldly. It's unmistakable. Now, here's another question for you. Do you like music? Do you like music? Lysette used to sing in taverns on the weekend. Beautiful stuff. Of course you do. Say, they should come to our gig. What an idea. Well, we're waiting for a tow. A tow? I won't hear about it. This time of night, you'll be kicking your heels till dawn. We'll fix your truck up. Me and Johnny are a couple of regular gearheads. Why, I just put a few new cylinder blocks in this baby here. The Sloth on Wheels. That's what we call our bike. Oh, okay, that was like an actual naming thing. I thought it was like a joke. Shit. We call it the Sloth on Wheels. Because it's 2 tires. Okay, dad joke. Okay. We'll get you fixed up quick so you can come to the gig. See, we have a regular booking tonight and, well, we're running late. Very late. That's what I told them. Now, the old man who runs this venue, Harry Esperanza, is a notorious withholder. And if we don't get a few bodies in the crowd, well, he'll go all penny pinching on us. Just a short set. We only have 1 song prepared. You'll come to the gig, won't you? Of course we will. To Johnny. Of course they will. Can you believe? We almost didn't stop. To Blue. Hungry old lady? I think I've got a crust in the side craw here. But that dog of yours is such a pitiful sight. Alright, look here. You're not going to talk about my old ancient ass dog. Well, it's all said and done. We stop. That's all that matters. Our gig's in an old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by old Charlie Moran Highway, just east off of 65. We usually take a right off the interstate around the petting zoo. Johnny likes the petting zoo. I do like the petting zoo. Now, let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain we can get it running. Okay. Okay, let me pause this for a second because I'm going to need something. Alright, I'm back. Whew, had to get something to drink. Throat was a tad bit parched. Okay, so let's see what I have to do here. The Lower Depths. Over by Charlie Moran Highway, just east off of 65. Take a right off 65 around the petting zoo. So it's just east off 65. Where the hell is 65? So here? Okay, I might have took a wrong turn. Okay, petting zoo. The petting zoo is closed. Okay. Tavern. That's where they stopped, so. Okay. The lower depths. Okay, I think I'm going to stop it right here, and I will continue on for their performance, apparently. I guess that's what's going to happen next in the next video. So, thank you for watching. See you.